Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to all viewers. Welcome back to my show, Bangka Post Central Room, Dialog Even with Bang Edy. This is I have my friend. His name is Marco.
Yes.
And Elsa from
Italy?
Italia
Yeah.
and Prancis.
Yes.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, yes.
Do you know Mbappe?
Not personally, but yes.
Same country.
Same
Yeah,
country.
Like
neighbor.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Not exactly.
Like neighbor. My name is Edy. You can call me Bang Edy.
Ban Edy.
Bang
Okay.
Edy. I call you Bang Marco.
Okay.
And Kak Elsa.
Okay.
Sister Elsa.
Like a sister and brother.
Yeah,
It's okay.
that's fine. That's good.
Thank you for coming in my studio. This
you.
is Bangka Post studio. This is we got a apa ya? Jaringan. You know jaringan?
I don't know Jenga.
Like
We can check.
We can check.
we can check it. Jaringan. Network.
No problem.
Yeah.
Jaringan.
Network.
Bangka Post is
Network. Yeah.
get a
network.
network from Tribun.
Okay.
Tribun Network, Kompas
Okay.
in Jakarta.
Okay. Same like group.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Any group.
Okay.
So, Marco and Elsa, do you have how are you today?
We're good.
Good.
Yeah.
We had good rest.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we just came back. We were cycling in Central and South Bangka for a week. And
When you come here?
Oh, now almost.
In
2 weeks ago.
Bangka or
More.
Pangkal Pinang or
No, we went around Bangka almost 3 weeks now. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
first place?
No. In first place in Indonesia from Dumai in Riau province.
Dumai, Riau.
Yeah.
After that?
We stay in Sumatra most of the time. We stayed 3 months or more than 3 months around Sumatra, and then we decided not to go Java and beyond, and we decided to come here because our visa is almost finished, and we decided from Bangka to go to Bintan and then back to Malaysia before the visa finishes. And so we came to Bangka. Initially, we wanted to stay just few days, but then we met many nice people, we made friends, and they convinced us to stay longer, to change our ticket for ferry, kapal. We changed, so now we will leave in 2 days. After 2 days, we take kapal from Belitung to go to Kijar, to Bintan Island.
Okay. So, the first place in Bangka Island, you
Montok.
come here in
Montok.
Montok.
Yes, we took the boat from Palembang to Montok and then start cycling
Okay, Montok.
again.
What date? Is
Don't remember, maybe more than 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why both of you like husband and wife travel around the world on the bicycle? Why you do that?
And good question. Well, first is like, why not? I mean, it's maybe also a good answer is like because we can, because it's kind of easy for us to travel. Being Europeans, with our passport, it's easy to travel, easier than maybe for Indonesian people, because it's easy to have visa for any country, many country. We don't need visa. And it's easy for us, people are very friendly with Bule everywhere, so it's easy. But maybe deeper answer you can.
Yeah, let's say it was not the plan from the beginning. We didn't have a very perfect plan. That's okay. We will go to Indonesia.
Do not have a perfect plan.
No, we got married in Greece. And we started cycling. It was a common interest. We wanted to travel, so we started our trip with the bicycle, and and we enjoy it a lot. And it was just after the COVID time, so borders were closed. It was not so easy at the beginning, and then when everything started reopening, we just thought, okay, let's try explore Turkey now. And after Turkey, let's go try Georgia, Armenia, Iran. And slowly, we were just going on. And yeah, I mean...
Going on and until here.
Yeah.
Until here. 4 years after, we are here.
So, both of you, who's the first idea, like, come, we gotta around the world with cycle? Marco or Elsa?
When we met, Marco had already experience with cycling since he was a teenager. I also cycle, but in my daily life, I never went on a travel with a bicycle. So he was the one to initiate me to the bicycle. But even before we met, that was one of my dreams, to go on a bicycle trip. So that's also why we got along well, because we had this common interest for traveling and for bicycle. I mean, experience more. Yeah.
Jadi you both of you came bicycle like for the first start, like from Greece or another country?
Together we started from Greece.
Yeah.
From Greece.
Yeah.
Together. After that, we crossed many countries. I think total 16 countries.
16 countries. Greece,
Turkey,
Georgia,
Armenia,
Iran,
Turkmenistan,
Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, China, Laos, bit of Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, but very slowly. It's 4 years we travel, so we take slowly.
So what do you goals to eat?
There's no real goal. There's not like no, there is not like clear goal. We want to reach, I don't know. We want to reach Bangka and then come back. We want to reach Japan or we come back. There's no goal. We don't have a goal. We just like enjoy traveling. We like traveling since we are younger. Before we met each other, we enjoy traveling. We enjoy going to new country, meet new people, discover culture, food, language. It's part of the things we like, And maybe before we do it more professional with a job or maybe holiday, just few months or few weeks. And then after a while, we never really planned this, but little by little, we realized that we can live this way for some time, We don't have a house in Europe right now. We don't have a job, we don't have a car, We don't have much apart from our bicycle and the things we carry on the bicycle. We don't have much. And we realized that we don't need, at this point, we don't need much more. And we can enjoy life and we can enjoy, people and places this way without...
Why you think about like that?
Why? I don't know.
This is not
I don't
normal.
know.
Do you know this is not like
No, it's not normal. Yeah, for sure.
I think it gives us, but then Marco will say for himself, but at least gives me a feeling of a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. A lot of freedom. You can, of course,
you can do anything.
I mean, it's like I feel like I am more the manager of my time, or what I want to do, or I mean, it's also getting out of the routine. If we would stay in Europe, we would find basic job and go to work every morning, go back home every evening, like most of the people, get enough money to pay a rent for our apartment maybe in a city, or pay for the bills, and have little hobbies here and there. But this is the normal life, as you say. And I think we wanted more than this normal life. We wanted more than that.
Yeah, but
I think it's not a normal life.
yeah, but I mean, we weren't born this way. I think we tried to have normal life, as you say. We both studied in university. We had jobs. We have daily routine life, going to job and taking holidays. Going out, friends, whatever. I think personally, me, I always get bored of this life, which I understand a lot of people like because it's safe. You are, safety of your family, your friends, your job, and your car, your house. You know that, I mean, unless there is big problems, you have these things, especially in Europe. In Europe, you can have a decent life, safe life. But for me, I always felt it was very limited and limiting to the things that I want to do and I was able to do. So I tried many times, I studied university, I tried to have a job, I tried to have, stability, and I always get bored. And inside my head, I was always, okay, I want to travel, I want to see more. This is not enough for me. And so, I mean, we didn't have much money, so we start traveling with little money. So we travel by bicycle also because of this, because it's cheap to travel by bicycle. We don't spend money on benzene, but we don't spend money on bus. We don't spend money on transportation. We have a tenda, so we sleep in our tent. We don't have enough money to pay for accommodation, to pay for hotel, guest house.
Before it all, Marco and Elsa, do you have a job?
Yeah. Before, of course.
May I know?
We did different jobs. The most stable for me, I was involved in research for agriculture development.
Agriculture development.
More research, so more office job.
Okay.
I
How
was in total maybe let's say 4 years, but different jobs.
Okay. Why you resigned? Or
because I didn't like the job that much. It was boring. I mean, for me, it was like front of computer and
too boring.
yeah, I mean, it's personal. Some people, I have colleagues that they like the job. Me, I always felt bored. I was not happy to go every day to my job, and I think I have the choice. I think that's part of the answer before.
Just coming in the office, come the computer.
Yeah.
Like
and the thing is, like, we have the choice, it's easier for us, our generation in Europe, to have the choice. And I was always saying, I would regret just doing this job all my life if I'm not happy. I'm not saying that. I think many people are happy with their job, but me, I was not happy. I was not interested. I was not passionate about it. So I did this job, but also after that, many, little job, more like season job, temporary, so not much money, but like small cash, let's say. And Elsa?
How about you, Elsa?
I used to like my job. I was working in
what job is it?
Organization
for
supporting refugees, which means people
Pergungsi.
Yeah, people coming from countries at war like Afghanistan, Sudan. They need to leave their country and they arrive in Europe, they arrive in France, and they need support, like administrative support. They need to make new documents to get the right to be resident, to find a job, to find a healthcare, and to start their new life. So that was my job.
Resign too?
I didn't really resign. It was, let's say resign.
No, but that's no. Wait. There's another thing in Europe nowadays.
This kind of job are also like a monthly contract or something like this. You never know what you're gonna get. Honestly, I enjoyed my job. I felt useful, and I really felt like I could help people. And I was meeting people from all over the world, speaking different languages. But it's very tiring. We don't always get the money we need to help people the way we should help them.
Is this like a social organization?
Yeah, social organization.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
But working for the government.
Yeah.
Working for
French government.
Exactly. Yeah.
You do a job the government is not able to do with their employees, so they just pay the organization. to do. But anyways, yeah, it's like.
So that was one of
but
the
that's
job I
another
did.
thing. I think part of the reason also that it's easy for us to have this decision of traveling is that nowadays at this moment in Europe, it's not easy to just have a job and keep it all your life. Like our parents' generation, for example. You know, my parents were teacher. They start being teacher when they were 20 something, and until their retirement days, they have the same job. This is finished in Europe. I don't know about Indonesia, but in Europe it's finished. Most of our friends and most of people in Europe, you can maybe have a job for 1 year, then they say, okay, sorry, the contract is finished. Maybe we can just, you know, later we can find a contract for you, but not nowadays. So there's no much possibility of really having a life project easily in Europe. As in many countries. I'm not saying that Indonesia is better, probably not, but what I'm saying that compared the model we have, that was our parents' generation, which is like, okay, you study university, you get your degree, and then you work all your life, and then you have enough money to buy a house, enough money to, you know, have kids and everything. This is finished for most of people in Europe. So, you know, when you say, okay, I should work all my life, stress a lot about money, maybe take credit from the bank and stress every month to pay back the credit just to buy a house, but for what? So I can go, or a car, so I can go to work every day and not like my job. For us, it was more natural, more easy to say, okay, let's try another lifestyle. We're not gonna live like this probably, or our life, but still we spent many years and we had so many experiences for us, for the person we are. They are more valuable of the money we could have, you know, earned all this year, or all the houses we could have built, or cars, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
For us, it's more precious, like coming to Indonesia, meeting new people like you, discovering your country, trying to learn your language, and, you know, not only reading from internet. Indonesia, country in Southeast Asia.
So what do you think about for the first time you come in Indonesia?
The first time, the weather is very hot.
The weather is very hot.
Yeah, I mean, because we entered from Riau, as we said, that's very hot, and it was what month was it? Like May. So it was really hot season. Yeah, the first days were not easy in terms of weather, like heat, very hard, and we are cycling, so not easy. A lot of people, a lot of smiles. Yeah, I think the first thing I noticed from Indonesia is like people are always smiling and welcoming
Always smiling.
us. Yeah,
Yeah, and they look happy, you know. They don't see people, they're like grumpy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't have many people, they don't have easy life. Every day is not easy, but at least they try to be nice to each other, or to us at least,
right.
you know.
At least
And
to us,
we're foreigner, we're Bule, they're not used to us. So they, even if they're, you know, like
In
sweat.
your country, it's not like that.
Your
No.
country people, they're like very sad all time. Not they.
There is a lot of stress in our countries. Like people
Yeah,
are very stressed about, as we said before, maybe about their job, maybe losing their job, or paying their bills, or putting their children to. I mean, people are stressed, and people
They're not
don't
happy.
really
They're
try
not
to be
happy.
friendly.
Very different.
Very
like here.
Yeah, yeah.
In this country.
In this
Yeah,
country,
very-
but
Full smiling.
Yeah, very different.
here in
Very few
Indonesia,
people
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
full
It's true that it's one of the country maybe where the people, you know, are friendliest and they look happy. I mean, I'm sure many Indonesian people have problems, have their
their
problems, and they struggle a lot. But at least they don't just complain, you know. They don't just, you know, spend their life complaining. And it's very interesting for European, where we have problems, different kind of problems, but again, people, they feel they have a lot of problems, their life is not easy, and maybe it's not that easy. But again, the problem with European people is that they just, I don't know, I feel many people, they just complain, and they just, you know, get stuck in this, you know, mentality of, oh, so bad, I cannot do, instead of finding solution, because we are not used to find solution anymore, because, like, you know, Europe was very rich at some point. We don't need, we can, you know, afford anything, most of people, not everybody, but most of people. But now with economical crisis since maybe 15 years in Europe, people, they just think I was better before, but they don't do anything. They don't make real effort to make things better for the future, because population is getting older. Not many kids in Europe. Also, I think Indonesia, it's quite striking that so many children compared to our country, but even compared to Thailand, compared to China, other Asian country, there are so many kids here. People, I know it's a problem, overpopulation. It is a problem, but you see the difference compared to our country. And and for me, Indonesia, first time, it's interesting because every new country we go, of course we can read many things on internet, on books, but it's every country we go, and that's why personally I like travel, that I discover myself with my feeling, with my eyes, with my experience. I discover the country, and Indonesia is such a big country, and we didn't see much of Indonesia, to be honest.
How about Bangka?
Bangka.
Did you know before it?
No.
About
Never
Bangka?
heard.
Bangka Belitung.
No.
Like 2 islands.
Zero.
We never heard of it.
Never know about it.
I think personally about Indonesia, things I knew from studies, reading, say, okay, big country, Southeast Asia, many islands, and I like islands, I like the sea, and I like, I think every island. So I was always attracted by Indonesia. I didn't know much. I know some names, Java, Sumatra is names that Borneo, Kalimantan, whatever. But I didn't know much. Maybe capital city, Jakarta, and then, I could not name a single city.
Bali, maybe.
Yeah, Bali is famous because tourists, but,
So both of you didn't know about Bangka Belitung Island?
Never. Honest, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's not famous.
So
Honestly, if you ask European people, I think most of people, when they hear Bali, say Bali, of course, but they say, which country is Bali in? And I don't think many people know Bali is part of Indonesia. They just know Bali because it's popular tourist destination.
Do you know Bangka Belitung have a nice beach?
Yeah.
We discover, but we never heard about Bangka. Maybe before starting to think, okay, we need to go back to Malaysia, how we do, and then looking at, we can go from here, and then we see Bangka Island, and we ask some people, but we didn't know. We didn't know much.
So how about you? Come here. Who's?
Because we needed to go back to Malaysia. So that was on the way. Also we got invited by people living here, that from the cycling community, they wrote to us and said, okay, if you pass by, please visit. And actually that's on our way back to Malaysia. So.
Yeah, from Sumatra we want to go back to Malaysia because visa finish and we don't have time to go Java and explore more of Indonesia. And so we just find solution. Maybe we don't want to cycle because, go Palembang, Jambi, Pekanbaru, very boring, just, flat. And so we see option. One option is maybe go Jakarta and take boat to Batam, but also boring. And we don't like big cities, so go Jakarta, Batam, also boring. And so we just look in internet option, and then I see that there is ferry from Palembang to here, and from here you can go to, Riau Islands and go back. And so just, researching, and then there is in internet, Facebook, there are communities for travelers and for cyclists, and there is a very big communities for cyclists in Indonesia. And so when we arrived in Indonesia, I wrote a message on this Facebook community, and I say, okay, we are from Italy and France, we travel in Indonesia. Nice to meet you, and many people, they invited us in their city. They say, if you come Palembang, please come to me. If you come to Jakarta, come here, come there. And also 2 persons from Bangka, they wrote me a message and they told me, if you come to Bangka, please let me know. I would like to meet you. And so one friend from Z village and our friend Adari from here. From
Adari?
Yeah. Right. And so he invited us here, we met, and we were supposed to stay only 1 or 2 days because there was boat going from Birlinia. But then he said, you should stay more, you should stay more, and we ended up staying more. And it's good, we had a good time,
Do you like kuliner, Bangka? Kuliner?
Yeah, kuliner. I like
food. Indonesian food in general.
In general, we like Indonesian food,
Have you eat Lempah Kuning?
Yes. Often.
The yellow?
Many times,
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Why not? You don't like it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And why? It's good. I mean, it's just.
Sometimes foreign abroad
Yeah.
don't like Lempah Kuning
Yeah, but it's okay.
because too
Spicy?
spicy and
Fishy.
asam.
Assam.
Salty.
Salt.
No, salty. Assam is
So-
sour.
Acid.
Acid. No? Sour.
No shower, but
Not
like
sour. Like acidic.
asam.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
like it?
Yeah. It's good. I like. Wait. Let's see. Assam, but I think it's sour. It's like acid.
Asam. Because I forget it. Asam is
Acid. Like this.
acid line.
Yeah.
Do you like it acid?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's okay.
this food is good.
This food is
This
good.
food is good, yeah.
It's fishy. I mean, yeah, but we like, Indonesian food, and we like things that many foreigners, many Western people don't like. Durian, tempoyak, we like jengkol, we like.
Do you like it too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ternyata bulenya suka durian, suka jengkol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we like tempoyak.
I know.
Yeah.
And I like too.
Yeah, but we meet some Indonesian people. They say, we don't like tempoyak. And
Right.
jengkol, we say, jengkol is.
But I like to.
Yeah, but many
You like it
Indonesian.
then, Marco?
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Sama kita.
Yeah, same.
Same taste. Jengkol, durian, tempoyak. This is my
Honestly,
favorite
yeah,
food.
we
Yeah.
really enjoy Indonesian food. Is really good for us. Like,
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, everything we tried, we enjoy.
And even me, I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat much meat. I don't eat much
Do you like
meat.
pempek?
Pempek,
Oh,
yeah.
very good.
You like too?
It's good, yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
We tried in Palembang. the
I
first
think
time.
special thing about Indonesia
You got a
is
special sauce like acid too?
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. In Palembang we a lot.
Oh, yes. In Palembang, it's very good
Yeah,
pempek.
it's very good.
Yeah, we meet the fabric where we visit the place where they make it.
Where they make it, in the house. But Indonesian food, I think what is good, it's just the ingredients are very fresh and good quality, right? I mean, the fish is fresh from the sea,
Right,
from the river, is not frozen
Fish.
food. Sayuran, vegetables are also fresh. And everything, is good. Okay, nasi a lot of rice all the time, but it's good. I mean, it's good quality. It's simple food. Like it's not, there's no sophistication. It's just like but we like this kind of food, and honestly, I think it's quite healthy. Okay, there is the gorengan part, which is maybe problematic. It's good, but maybe it's too much. And I think people like it, but
Do not like gorengan.
I do like it, of course. It's fried. Everybody likes fried food, Who doesn't like fried?
Do
But
not
it's
too much.
not too much. That's the point. Like little bit is good, like 1 or 2. But then it's very like pisang goreng. I love it. I can eat maybe 5. No problem. But it's, sometimes you feel then your body. But apart from gorengan, I think Indonesian food is very healthy. It's not too fat, not too fried, and it's there's good balance between vegetables and protein and everything.
Right.
So we're happy. Yeah.
Okay, Marco and Elsa, since you have go around traveling around the world,
Yeah.
do you have a problem? Maybe.
No, not real problems. I mean, no, not serious. Not things that we cannot easily solve.
Both of you have a lot of money.
No,
Money.
not much money.
Not really.
I think you have you have more money than us.
So
The thing is, like, we travel by bicycle, and
it's not your problem.
No. I mean
Money.
that's also comes together with the choice of our lifestyle. One option was to stay in Europe, work, make money, spend the money for rent, for bills, for whatever. Get money, spend it, or save a little. But the more you have, the more you want. You can always get more, more comfort, more whatever, more money. We made a different choice at some point in our life. We decided to be satisfied with less things. Nowadays, for 4 years, we are not earning much money. I mean, sometimes we worked here and there, gather some money on the way, but really few. I mean, just to cover our daily cost. But instead of traveling like most of the tourists, going to expensive hotels or restaurants or whatever, we decided to lower the cost so we don't have to work so much. And we have more time for ourselves and for doing what we like, which is traveling, cycling, seeing beautiful countries, nature, people. And that's the choice we made. We decided to need less money, so we need less work, and we have more time. So of course, we cannot go to expensive hotels or expensive restaurants. But
how about another problem, like your bicycle?
Yeah, but these are
anything else?
I mean, when I think about problem, I think that's something that you learn when you travel a long time. When you travel maybe by bicycle, you learn faster or even more that, you know, there's no real problem. I mean, real problem is not your bicycle breaks. Okay, it's annoying. You have to spend time. You spend some money to fix it. Maybe find a solution, find a spare part. But it's not a big. I mean, it's not the real problem. I mean, real problem is something that really, you know, stops you, and maybe you need to I don't know, go back to your home country or find something.
Like,
I mean, for
did
me,
not make you afraid to go the journey?
No, not at all. Because if you start being afraid of this thing, I think you never start traveling. You know, okay, your bicycle has a problem. They steal your bicycle. They steal something. It's okay. There is a solution. I mean, if you have a health, and if you have, you know, good people around, which is something that we value more than money, you know, money cannot buy these things. You know, I think like money cannot buy you health. Money cannot buy you just friends and everything. And when we travel, we realize that, you know, yeah, of course we have problem. You know, every time there is some problem with the bicycle, and sometimes, you know, it's a bigger problem. We need to maybe wait for a week for a spare part coming from Java one time. Sometimes we cannot find, so we need to, you know, adapt, find a solution. But, you know, every time we had small problems in Indonesia, but everywhere, we always found solution quite easily. And, you know, the process of finding a solution, it's like an adventure, and it's part of, you know, the story we are writing at this moment, and it's okay, you know. Of course, in this moment can be annoying. Say, I wanted to go there, but I cannot. But in the long term, if you try to look from another perspective, it's okay. It's part of the thing. One time we got robbed. They stole some bags from us. You know, we have some bags on the bicycle, and in the night we were camping in the forest, and some people came and they steal our bags. You know. And of course, it's annoying, it's a bit scary in the moment, because you see, okay, maybe these people, they want more, they will come back, they're violent. And it's annoying because we need those bags, and they are bags that, you know, it's not easy to find. And they stole something which was valuable, no money, but something that was valuable from us, gift of some friend. But then it's okay, you know, you find a solution, we find a solution, and in this process, we know we spend more time with some friends, and we had to learn to make new bags and something like this. So in the end, it's okay, it's part of life, you know. And I mean, for me, these are not real problems, you know. But
The real problem.
No, I understand that when you have your daily life in the city, in your house, all these things, like, and I know many people that they could stress so much about these things, like, if I don't have the best bicycle, I don't go. Our bicycle, they're not very good, you know, they're strong bicycle, but we didn't buy new bicycle. Again, we don't have much money, so we cannot afford to buy new bicycle. We had to buy second-hand bicycle, which is not the top bicycle. Our, you know, gear, our equipment, material is not the best, but we don't need the best. We are not going, you know, top of the mountain. We are not going in extreme environment, you know. And if we have a problem, it's raining, okay, we stop and wait, you know, and easy to find shelter. And if we don't find shelter or get wet, okay, we get wet and we will dry afterwards, right? And so I think that's the important thing that you learn when you travel long term, you know, that, you know, it's everything is part of life, you know. And this is the biggest luck and luxury we have, that we don't have any, apart from visa time sometimes, which is annoying, but we don't have like time limits. So bicycle break and we need to stay 1 week longer somewhere, okay, we stay 1 week longer. And in the meantime,
So during your journey, both of you journey around the world, do you have a bad experience maybe?
again, I wouldn't say like really bad experience that harm does. I mean, of course, sometimes
even the difficult moments that we encounter on the road, after a while they change into good memories, because most of the time when we have a problem, that's the moment that we will meet people and they will help us, and maybe this will end up being a nice friendship that will last for long. So some moments can be difficult or annoying, or we can feel cold, or we can get the rain, or we can have mechanical problem or pain in the leg or whatever. But this always leads to something else. This is not the thing we will remember. We will remember everything that happened around to help us. So
yeah,
people ask us many times, do you have problems? Do you have problems? Did you ever have a big problem on the road? And we didn't.
We managed to put in perspective these kind of issues. They're not problems anymore. They're just happenings, It happens, The bicycle has a problem. We get sick for some days. We are tired of the heat. We are tired of the cold. Of course, these are issues, but I mean, it's part of the things. And these things are making us stronger in a way, We understand that we can overcome some fears, some, limitations that we put to ourselves. So in the long run, I think this is like a very good outcome of traveling. I think. And again, I mean, to go back to these issues, so you like problems and stuff, what you realize that, of course, because you ask about money, we have some money, we save, we work many years, we save money. And then we decide, okay, well, we got married, say, what we do with this money? We spend a little bit of this money and then we take credit for the bank to buy a house, but we don't know, from Italy, from France, we meet in in Greece, so it's another country. Where do we want to live? Greece, beautiful country, but for working, not ideal. I don't like Italy at this moment. France, yeah, also it's fine, but maybe boring, And so it's okay, we don't know. We have some money, but anyway, it's not enough money to buy a house in Europe at this moment. It's not enough, not even to buy a car, So we need to say we have some money, let's just travel, and see, and we travel with little money. We don't need much. And what we understand that, of course, money is important everywhere. But for our goals and our priorities, we understand that, the real lack and luxury we have is, first of all, our passport, which is like a big privilege again. If we want to come to Indonesia, we need to pay the visa. But, it's okay. We do it online. We pay. They don't ask questions, But I know if Indonesian people want to go to Europe, so many questions. You need to show so many proof that you have enough money, that you have a job, that you're not going to Europe for, working and everything. Most of the country we go, they don't even ask visa, Malaysia, Thailand, visa free. So this is a big privilege, and it's more important than money, or the fact that, we can make friends, that we are white people, which is also very, makes life easier, unfortunately. Luckily for us, but unfortunately in the world, like white people, they're still seen as, good people, whatever, If we were, I don't know, let's say Indian people, I think it would not be that easy to travel as we do.
Marco and Elsa, I just want to ask you about maybe like a very personality. Like, do you have a child?
No, we don't.
No? Do you want it?
No.
No, it doesn't really go with our lifestyle.
Yeah.
As we said, we are traveling, we are on the road all the time. We cannot put a child to school or... Yeah.
But of you want it? Or, or sometimes maybe?
Not for me.
What?
Do you want it sometimes? I don't, no.
Not really. It doesn't look like it's...
It's a long answer.
We thought about it. yeah, there is a short answer, which is no, we don't, and there's a long answer that explains why.
Do you want the long answer? We can explain.
Okay.
But if you want the short, I mean, the long answer, I mean, to make it short, is like, we don't feel that we are prepared to have a child for the lifestyle we have.
Right.
Because, you know, we travel and we enjoy travel, we enjoy this lifestyle. As I told you, we don't have much money, so we travel, we have a simple, very simple life, you know, which we enjoy, but we feel is not the right life to raise a child, especially in the beginning, you know. And I think, like, children, they need more stability, they need, you know, persons around, they need, you know, school, a house, and this is not our goal for now. But also, the other part of the answer is, like, we don't feel that the world, it's a nice place for children at this moment, or we don't feel that the future of the world, I don't want to sound depressing or pessimistic, but I mean, I think that the future is not a bright place. I'm sorry to say this, but I think that there's going to be a lot of problem with, you know, climate change, wars maybe, and I don't know, pandemics again, and and there is enough people. I mean, overpopulation in Indonesia, it's a fact, but it's a fact in all the planet. Too many people, too much pollution, too much resources. So, you know, we are privileged enough that we got education, we got, you know, a society that, you know, gives us choice, families that, you know, don't put pressure on us, you should have a child. So, you know, thinking all this together, it kind of, you know, we don't feel that we need a child to be happy. Okay. We love children, we love children and we like them, but, you know, we don't need our children to be happy.
So, what respond your parent about your
about children?
About children,
or about lifestyle?
Journey, your lifestyle?
They're happy, I guess. I mean,
your parents.
I mean, my parents, they always told us, me and my two sisters, they always told us that we could choose whatever we want to do in life, but first of all, we have to take care of ourselves because they cannot work for us. And if we are happy, they're happy, you know. And I think our parents, they understand.
They trust, I think, us. They trust us.
They trust us. They know that we are not crazy, that we know what we are doing, that we are responsible people. And I think they understand, you know, that it's difficult maybe from here to understand what is it to live in Europe or in the Western. It's not the best moment for economic, it's not the best moment
society,
to raise a child.
Culture.
So many of our friends are also thinking about having a child or not, and maybe of our friends are also questioning their jobs, their lifestyle, because they feel they're working a lot for really little money while other people are getting richer and richer and richer, and doesn't feel really fair. So I think our parents understand our generation problems, and they support us somehow. Yeah.
I think in the beginning, of course, both our families, as Elsa said, they always gave us trust and freedom to, you are able to make your choice. And of course, in the beginning, I think I speak about my parents, it was a bit hard. I went to university, I was, quite good at what I was doing, and it would have been easy to continue. But at some point, I thought, I'm not interested. And for my parents, it was a bit, shocking in the beginning. It's like, why? You don't do that. And when I decided, I started many jobs, left many jobs, and they were like, why don't you just keep, why don't you just want a career or something? And so in the beginning, they were a bit shocked, maybe a bit disappointed, but not in a bad way. It's just they would love me to see me stable, happy, maybe near them so we can visit more. But then they just understood, our worries about the things, our the limitation of nowadays society, and the world change since they were young, and I think in the end they're happy because they see we are happy, all in all. Of course, some days we're not happy, some days we're tired, some days we're angry, but I think all in all, I think we are maybe happier than other people from our generation in our countries, and our parents they see that we are happy enough. So I think they're okay. I mean, and luckily both our parents, both our families, they are quite open-minded, and so they, even if our lifestyle is different from what they thought we would do, or from what thought it would be easier, they accept it, because that's what they kind of push us to be. You know, they push us to be free to choose and independent and everything. So it's also their fault if we do this, right?
Yeah, thanks to them.
Okay.
Yeah, well, thanks to them. Of course, I'm kidding.
that.
Yeah.
That's thank you for coming. Thank you for the talk show. Thank you the dialogue in my show. Yeah, Marco, Elsa.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting us.
Grateful for both of you. Be careful if you have a bicycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are always trying to be careful. I mean, we cannot control everything, so we just try to find the best way.
Okay, right.
But it's good. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for having us
Marco
here.
for having us today. Baik pemirsa, itu dia obrolan kita santai sama Marco sama Elsa. Beliau memotivasi kita bahwa memang mereka menikmati hidup, enjoy life. Ya kadang-kadang masalah bisa di mana saja, bisa apa saja, tapi mereka berusaha untuk ya udahlah jalan aja, nikmati saja kemana kamu sampai di mana tujuannya. Tidak punya tujuan yang benar-benar menjadi tujuan, tapi menikmati saja apa yang sudah menjadi ciptaan Tuhan. Saya Edy, nanti kita ngobrol lagi dengan narasumber-narasumber yang selanjutnya. Sekali lagi terima kasih Marco.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih,
Sama-sama.
Elsa.
Sama-sama.
Oke, bye.